Judge Middleton calls out Mr. Roberts for missing his court date, asking who even posted his bond, but Roberts shocks everyone by saying he doesn't know, claiming his own sister kicked him out just for trying to get his dog back, leaving the judge stunned as he tells him to put a shirt on in court.
Good afternoon, Mr. Roberts. This is Judge Middleton. Can you hear me?
Yes, Jeffrey.
Good. I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, Jeffrey.
We got to get your case back on track, Mr. Roberts. Also with me is Mr. Stickley from the Public Defender's Office and Ms. Canfield from the Prosecutor's Office. You missed a court date last week, and we need to get the case reset.
Okay.
So
I talked to my lawyer and stuff. I talked to 3 or 4 lawyers. I got the information and stuff. And I was home. I was held here 8 days. I was only home 2 days. I was told to stay home and not leave the property. And that's what I was instructed to do, and that's what I did.
Well, you missed your court date. Your lawyer was Jordan Harden. I'm going to reset.
It's not a court date.
I'm going to reset it for September 23rd.
Okay.
25 at 8:30.
Okay.
And I'm going to set a prelim for 9:30:25 at 1. Mr. Roberts, who posted your bond?
I don't know.
You had a $4,000 cash or surety 10% bond. Somebody put up $400 to get out of jail.
I have no idea who did that. I went to try to talk to my sister Stacy because to get my dog, my German Shepherds back. And she's on my bank account, and I went to get my dogs back, and she told me to go away. I was like, all right, maybe she's upset or something. Maybe something I did, but she won't.
Why don't you take a minute and put your shirt on? All right.
I haven't even been booked in or anything.
All right, well, we'll get squared away here.
I'd like to Fred Taylor. We're supposed to call Fred in uptown at Ross Truckies.
Well, they appointed Jordan Harden as your attorney, and we'll reset this.
Yes, sir.
All right, Judge Patterson wasn't very happy. He didn't show up. He set the bond at $10,000 cash or surety.
I didn't have anything in the mail or nothing. I didn't even know about it.
Well, that's what the other guy said. Now, you also have a new charge. You got arrested last night or this morning for malicious use of a telephone. Let's talk about that one.
I have no idea. I document everything I did yesterday on Facebook, everything. And I talked to people, and I have everything documented. I was calling places, called VA. I was trying to get a hold of just different areas that can help me out, to keep me safe. Talking to attorneys, talking to my neighbors. And my neighbors are coming up. My neighbors know what's going on. This has happened 3 or 4 times. That case a few years ago was dismissed by Stutzman.
Yeah, one was dismissed. One, no, he gave you 497 days in jail. Lay out. This complaint alleges that you used a phone to terrorize, frighten, intimidate, threaten, harass, molest, or annoy the peace and quiet of the Cynthia J. Thomason and the members of the Church of God by threatening physical harm or damage to the property. And that happened this morning, September 18th. They allege that you called the church and threatened to blow it up or something.
They
left some messages on their phone.
That's a lie. You don't believe anything on the internet or TV.
All right, so on that one, I'm going to show a plea of not guilty. Appoint an attorney.
Public building. I'm in a public building and facing a federal court, a judge.
I'm not a federal judge. I'm just a.
Well, you are. There is no federal court. There is no federal court. You know that.
Well, I'm the district. You know me for all your life.
Yeah,
But
you know,
let
man.
me.
I was thinking, could you get a hold of Matt or Liz or Tim or Hay or
Well,
somebody for me?
Well, we're going to appoint an attorney and set an attorney pre-trial for 10/3/25 at 8:30. Since you got out of jail in December, have you been hooked up with any mental health treatment?
Yes, every day with the VA. And I was supposed to get meds sent today with the VA. That's what I've been waiting on for a while. And I've been calling them every day and checking in with my mental health and talking to triage nurses and talking to
Have you
staff.
have you been taking your meds?
Yes. I'm doing everything they require me to do.
Well, I set this case as quickly as I could, which is next Tuesday, 9/23. Judge Patterson set the bond at $10,000, and I'm going to leave it as it was, same conditions as before.
What's that mean? Can't you just get a PR bond? I got lawyers and stuff.
Yeah, Jim, I'm afraid you're going to hurt yourself or somebody else, or someone's going to shoot you. And if you get off on these rants and you lose your temper,
I
and
don't know, losing any temper.
uh,
So this is not
you
fair.
went to the
This is not
went to
Robert's
the
Rules of
forensic
Order.
center.
Robert's Rules of Order, United States Marine Corps, 386743923, James W. Roberts Jr., 100% disabled. Need
Yes.
VA assistance. You're supposed to send me to the VA or the Sturgis Hospital for 3 days.
Well, I think
I want to evaluate my mental condition. If I evaluate, I'd say you're incompetent and you stay in jail for a year and a half.
Well, that wasn't me, but obviously we need to get this case on track.
This won't fly in court.
So-
This won't fly. This won't fly. Whatever. It ain't gonna fly. This is a public building, public place.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
All right. I got a feeling you got another trip to the forensic center for evaluation in your future, but we'll determine
No, I
it.
don't. No, I don't.
Bond in the next case is 10,000 cash or surety. In the misdemeanor, malicious use of a telephone.
You don't know that. You're not the jury and the judge. That's false.
No, you're right.
No, he's
But I'm concerned about your safety, frankly.
Boy,
You and I've had this
mental health,
discussion
I'm
before.
okay. You're not a mental health doctor. My mental health people say I'm fine.
All right, well, we want to hear from them and confirm that. Your next court date is next Tuesday at 8:30. Judge Patterson set your bond at $10,000 cash or surety. I'll see you, or he'll see you at that time.
The bond on the new case is 1,000 cash. Jordan's not going to make much progress with him. I suss the problem is, and when you have a competency evaluation, it takes months and months and months. I think he actually went to the forensic center and then he got out and they medicated and they found him be competent. Judge Smen took his plea and then so he's been out since last January. But these are things where literally someone's going to shoot him when he's just standing out in the middle of the street with no shirt on, ranting. Music, all from Credence and Mikey.